Yeah, there again. Oh, you lucky, lucky people. You're getting so many doses of me recently. Right, another CD update. I will do some. I've got some more vinyl to show, but I will show those probably later on in the week. Not sure when, but I'll get around to those. Got two nice batches of vinyl. But here's another CD. Gonna race through these. Here we go. Greg Dulli's Amber Headlights. I do like Greg Dulli. Everything he does, I just love his voice. He's kind of like grunge, but touched with a soul feeling. Really good. Better known for his work with the Afghan Whigs, who was such an underrated band. They should have been absolutely massive. Absolutely massive. Just so good. Greg Dulli. Absolutely marvellous. Right. Jon Spencer Blues Explosion, their first album after Pussy Galore split up, of which Jon Spencer was lead singer, I think. Brilliant. Real scratchy rock. Not my favourite Jon Spencer album. That's got to be Now I Got Worried, which I think is absolutely unbelievably good. But this is pretty cracking. On Hot Records, excellent. Band I'm sure I've heard somewhere. I think I've heard another album, and it was okay. There were some decent tracks on it, so I picked this up, seeing as it was only £1.25. The Concretes, and this is, I think it's a self-titled album called The Concretes. Can't really say much about that. I think they're Swedish. Pretty sure they're Swedish. Swedish indie pop can't go wrong. Usually really good. Right, there we go. Concretes. This is one of my favourite albums from the last, well, this decade anyway. Released in 2010. This is the reissue of Trigonum, which is Trigonum 2. I think it was originally an EP. Added a couple of tracks to it to make it an album. But this, top notch, kind of slightly gothy, sort of female rock kind of. I mean, if you think Lordi, but up the goth factor. But she was there first, way before Lordi. Absolutely brilliant. Really good. Oh, has it got the? Oh, it has got the insert in it. I didn't know if it was. Right. So it's the best song is "At Night," which is an absolute stunning song, and it should have been such a big hit. That should have been number one. Right. And it's Trigonum, just back cover. There we go. By didn't mention who it was by. By Zola Jesus. Brilliant, brilliant artist. Released a few CDs now. This one I think I checked out on. I can't remember where I heard this. This is Smoosh, and she like electric. They are. You can see that. There you go. That shows how young they are. It's kind of kind of a mix of electronic and indie. They're about, I don't know, 13, 14. They're one of these teenage bands that came out a few years ago. Seems to be a rash of them around. This one's on Pattern Records. Don't know, never heard of them. But I've heard this once. It's good. It's really good, considering they're early teens. In fact, pre-teens. I think the drummer is probably about 12 there. It's really good. So that was good. Yeah, pick this up for £1. Oasis, Stop the Clocks. Do I really need to say anything about that Oasis? Not really. I like them. I know they're getting a bit more slated recently because I guess it's more fashionable, but I still really like Oasis. There's so many good songs. I just went through the whole of the 90s listening to loads. Great, really. Can't beat them. Ariel Pink's Haunted Graffiti. This is Before Today. There we go, because it's there. Before Today. Kind of more chill wavy, maybe. I've heard another album by them, but I can't remember what it was. I preferred that album, but this is a decent listen. And why this was going for $1.99? I mean, this has only come out recently. Just people give up. I don't understand it. Band I saw recently live, and I picked up a promo copy of their album. This is Leggy. They're kind of not quite Riot Girl, but kind of definitely guitar-y. Quite angry sometimes. This is a compilation of some EPs they recorded. They were brilliant, really good live. Really enjoyed them. That's Leggy. I got this. I haven't listened to this yet, but this was put in as a bonus. Hello Darling. This is a single called Kings and Queens. I've listened to a fair amount of Hello Darling. I do like them, but I don't have anything on CD, so this is the first thing I have by them on CD. I'll probably be looking out for more, but there we go. Hello Darling. Another teen band, Tiny Masters of Today. This is Bang Bang Boom Cake. This is like Smoosh, but a lot more aggressive, a lot more guitar-y, a lot more grungy, top notch. Love it. Cracking. There we go. This is brilliant. I'm so happy I picked this up, and I played this one for my daughter, and she loved it as well. This is Le Tigre with This Island. This is Kathleen Hanna, one of Kathleen Hanna's bands after Bikini Kill. I think this was the first one after Bikini Kill. Take that sticker off. I loved it when I played it. I played it in the car for my daughter, and she absolutely loved it. So I'm going to have to keep playing that in the car for her. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Love Kathleen Hanna. Love, love, love her stuff. And the last one of this batch, Editors, In This Light and On This Evening. I think this was their third album, possibly. Personally, I think Editors have just completely lost it now. They just sound pathetic. But up to this album, possibly the next one, they still had it. It's still good. And there's one song, Eat Raw Meat Equals Blood Drool. I just absolutely love that track. I think it is absolutely brilliant, possibly in my top 10 of this decade. But good solid album. Starting to lose it a bit. Papillon's on here as well. Trying to think what another single was, not sure. But anyway, good solid record, good solid album. Love it. Right, so that's another one done. I am rushing through these. I think that, I don't know how 7 minutes, there you go. Nice tiny little video. I'm not sure what the time is now, but I'm going to try and squeeze one more in, and then I'll see you later. Bye bye.